They came from all points in St. Joseph to share ideas about how to improve things in the parish. One of the concerns was for the environment and the erosion of the coastline. Ideas were offered from constructing better drainage to installing more collection points for garbage. A vision for Bashaba was also proffered. Kenny Hewitt wants to make it a destination rather than what it is now, with people just passing through and admiring the views. He feels the history of the place must be told by the use of signage.
Bashaba got enough story. We got Amerindians. We got railway. We got surfing. We got fishing. My vision is seeing something similar like DMI up by Hillcrest, explaining the Amerindian heritage. Down by Tent Bay, explaining fishing. Over by Diners, explaining the railroad. Well, I already got a mock thing out there for the surfing, but I would like something real for Bashaba surfing down where Bashaba surfing happens, all right? Now, my reason for this is you want people to stop. You want them to get out. So this is only the beginning of making the destination, but we have to tell our stories, and our stories are important worldwide, all right? After we get the story, I'll tell you, my real dream is to make Barbados the center of all art and craft in Bashaba, which would be a bit of a change. You have the structure of restaurants there already, but you almost need now something else for people to come out.
There were ideas for reviving sporting activity as something wholesome for the youth of the parish.
I want to speak about is the sporting activities. If we can continue, because I realized that the guy that was actually on the clip was actually speaking about sporting activities. Sports can actually bring positivity back to the community.
I used to manage a netball team years and years ago. Melissa's here, she can tell you, year after year, you're putting in your own funding into uniforms and paying a coach and buying tokens. So it comes down to sponsorship. I know this guy here, he used to train the football team. Again, we had a football team in St. Joseph, but it came down to not having the financial resources to keep the teams going year after year. So I'm sure it is something that can be rebirthed, but these things call for financial resources, and that's just a reality.
Moderator Tahir Balbudia offered an idea about how to attract sponsorship.
Companies are not just going to give anymore for giving's sake or just to put the logo on a shirt. What are we getting back? What is the promotion you're giving? So if you could create that structure and that system, trust me, you would get the sponsorship. The clubs, the few clubs, and they could probably count them on one hand in cricket that have done that well, have gotten the sponsorship that they required.
It's an idea that Prime Minister Mia Moore-Motley is willing to get behind.
Let us agree that this Ideas Forum is not a talk shop, but it's going to require participation and partnership across the community. I'm going to meet you halfway, and if I have to work and find ways of supporting and financing a number of these projects, I will, but I need other people. I'm not going to support a one-man project. I'm not going to support a project that gives me 5 people or 7 people or 10 people. I'm fooling you. I'm fooling you. But if I have a project that is genuinely addressing scale and is for the long haul, you got me 150%, and I can walk the world to help you find the support that we need in order to get those things done.
The winning football team was present and participated in the discussion. Member of Parliament for St. Joseph and Attorney General Dale Marshall summed up the month's activities.
We've now had, this is the 4th Ideas Forum, and I've been to the others, and this has been a spectacular success. And I'm so pleased to be able to have another generation of Barbadians. In our quiet moments, we worry about where Barbados is going. And these fine young men who were brave enough to stand before us, and they took a little bit of coaching and a little bit of encouragement, but it demonstrated to us that we really have tremendous talent. And St. Joseph has tremendous talent, and we're all so proud of you.
St. Joseph hands over to St. John tonight at Hillcrest in Bashaba. Andrew Lowe, CBC News.